Okay. Trade 610 3600.
Trade 600 with the niggas who run it. Yeah. Trade 600 3600. Trade 600 3600.
And now, our feature presentation.
Behind closed doors, we've been in situations where, you know what I'm saying, we've had to fight big groups that were fighting other groups, and all we trying to do is separate it, but then one of our people gets hit or slammed or jumped on, and now our people are in it. Man, it's been like WWF. Like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to these stories, you know what I'm saying? And me, that I got 2 decades in the game, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, you feel me? So.
Nah, that's fire, bro. Okay, let's get back to the music stuff.
Word.
I've seen you work with a lot of artists.
Word.
And let's talk about ESG.
Yeah.
Texas legend, bro.
Yeah.
That's just crazy, man. Like, he got a spot.
Yeah, man.
Let me know how that can come along.
Love ESG. That's my brother right there. So I met ESG through one of the ventures one of the entities that I started. You know, we were asked that question before. I got a company called Life Sound Studios. Yeah. Very elegant studio, very nice studio, high class studio. You know what I'm saying? We had a spot on, it was right on 35 on 38th Street when we first opened up. ESG came through, you know what I'm saying? George Pettis, he's one of our main engineers, Grammy nominated, Emmy award winning, multiple accolades. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to have worked with George such a long time. George already been working with ESG, so ESG came to the studio. We met. I thought he was a comedian. I thought he was funny. I thought he was a great person. Surprisingly, and I say surprisingly because there's only very, very, very few people that can do what ESG does. Like there's some greats, Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that are like top 5 that are alive, you know what I'm saying, and people's books, and it's because of their talent, you know what I'm saying? ESG is one of them dudes, man. Like ESG could rap for hours, freestyling, and you know what I'm saying? Not to say there's any real difference between Texas music and New York music, but at the time, especially when I met him, you know what I'm saying, I never knew nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? I never heard any records about him, and I knew he was a legend because of the way he was introduced to me. But, you know, I'm not from Texas, so I don't know none of these songs by heart. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we ended up linking up, and it's crazy because prior to meeting him, because I started back in the music in 2020. That's when I founded Hooli Nation with my partner, and we started the whole Hooli Nation, and I got back into the music because I took the hiatus from the rap game, you know what I'm saying, when I got into the strip club. So coming back 10 years later, I was going to start doing my mixtape, got with my partner, and I was going to link him in with my mixtape as a feature, and I ended up basically going into business with him. We ended up signing our first, you know what I'm saying, deal. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I got back in the music business. So, you know, I never knew no ESG or nothing, but meeting him in the studio, seeing the way he freestyled, and seeing the way he composed, you know, music in the booth without writing and able to build and shit like that. Like, I saw he was something special, you know what I'm saying? And to today, from that point on to today, I can literally say he can out freestyle any rapper you could think of. He is the freestyle god. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he's from the South. And this is a New York nigga telling you that shit. Like, dudes out there can freestyle their ass off, can do their writtens, whatever. My brother 100% freestyles every single bar, and he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, met him off that, gave him a huge respect after meeting him. A year later, you know, he was diagnosed with cancer. You know what I'm saying? He lost his leg, you know what I'm saying, in a freak accident and shit like that, you know what I mean? And peace out. And you know what I'm saying? I met him at a vulnerable point in his life, and I felt like we both were like in a situation where we were able to help each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? ESG, as everybody knows, he had a big drug addiction. You know what I'm saying? It's been all over the news before, and people have, their videos and stuff like that of him on substance and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So a blessing to him. None of us do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to the studio and to the label and to the circle of friends, he came into a circle of people that don't drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't do drugs. Like, none of us do. Like, you know what I'm saying? We smoke and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was really good for him, that he got all the yes men out of his circle, and he got with a bunch of people that held him accountable for what, you know what I'm saying, he was supposed to bring to the table and stuff like that. So, he came to us at a point where, you know what I'm saying, he was in Austin, so he wasn't really doing too good financially, you know what I'm saying, and we had just opened up the studio. You know what I'm saying? We had just distinguished our Austin chapter of Holy Nation. So he was the first Texas artist that I signed under, you know what I'm saying, under the label. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I already, signed a couple of artists from Jersey, from New York that I grew up with, a couple of artists that I respected and did work with that I wanted to put on the label. So ESG was our first Texas artist, you know what I'm saying? And was able to help us open up the doors for what we do out here. You know what I'm saying? So, ESG basically has been a wonder to work with. I mean, he's a special guy. For anybody who knows him, he's a character. He's funny. He likes to fucking play pranks, say jokes. He can get wild sometimes. He got a loose feather. You know what I'm saying? But I love the brother. He's a brother that I know and doesn't quit. Like, to have that strength to move forward after having your name dragged about in the mud, being blackballed, you know what I'm saying, losing a leg, having cancer, nothing could stop this brother. And that's something that I saw in him very early, you know what I'm saying? It's something that I admire about him, something that I respect about him. And it's shown me not to be able to be a quitter for no reasons. Like, my dude can literally do shit with one leg, cancer. He's really still in the booth. He really putting in that work. He really doing them overnighters. He trying to stay clean, because that's just a demon. Them drugs are demon, man. I see my brother fight those demons, you know what I'm saying, and in our relationship and within our friendship. And you know what I'm saying, it's something that I gotta respect him, like, that he don't stop, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people in the game, and it takes a real special type of person to be at that status. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been around a lot of famous people that got, alcohol problems, they got drug problems, party problems, women problems, you know what I'm saying? If you follow me, I fuck with a lot of industry cats. I fuck with a lot of different rappers and artists and gatekeepers, or whatever you want to call them, from different cities. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York, so you can imagine my roots out there, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. We're in Texas, you know what I'm saying, for so long. You can imagine my roots out here. There's nobody I'm not plugged in with. Like, that's for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's one thing 100 you can say about RGM150. Like, I ain't no industry plant. Like, I've paid my dues. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got multiple businesses that are lucrative. You know what I'm saying? I've made a great living for myself. And I'm going to say music is probably my biggest investment and my lowest return. But I do this because I got a passion for it. I do this shit because I love it. I love creating. I love doing it myself. I love doing it with others. And one thing about me is I love people fulfilling their dreams, you know what I'm saying, through any kind of outlet or resource that I can provide, because it makes me win. So me being that rapper that don't rap no more, and now I'm an executive and I stand behind the artist, I shine when they shine. So when they drop a single and they go in lit, I feel like I'm lit, like I'm winning. So so like with ESG, you know what I'm saying, he was something that I didn't have to help build. You know what I'm saying? Because prior to him, I was dealing with a lot of new artists, breakthrough artists that were still trying to break through, still needed investment, a lot of stuff like that. Working with ESG was a wonder, because here he has a whole entire fan base of people that listen already. So it's all about making good music at that point. So getting together, you know what I'm saying, we got with some great producers. You know what I'm saying? We invested a lot of time. We sacrificed a lot of the time in the studio to contribute towards the production of the album. And it was definitely a blessing to come out with such a great piece of of a classic. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't heard the album, go check that album out. You know what I'm saying? ESG, Lost It All, Got It Back. You feel me? It's over 1 million streams already. You know what I'm saying? So we've released it. You know what I'm saying? All organic. Like when I say organic, because people like to use that word organic. What I mean organic is that we haven't touched it. We ain't put $1 on marketing. We ain't put no big money on anything. Everything was in house. Like it's been our own marketing teams. It's been our own production teams. It's been our own directorial teams. It's been our own, everything. You know what I'm saying? So it literally is a production of what we stand for. So it was great being a part of it, being a part of the process. Like I said, it made me feel like I was an artist again. I put a lot of work into that album. I put a lot of my own blood into that. So my own sweat. You know what I'm saying? So to actually see it finished and seeing the process of creating something beautiful was great. You know what I'm saying? Lost It All, Got It Back is an amazing album. It goes through a lot of the classic kind of vibes, and then you see him tackle new age beats. We put him on some out there beats, like some Travis. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's great seeing him being able to adapt to each song, because I don't think to him it was a challenge at all. To him it was just like, let me warm the fuck up. But here I am, we're the OG. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying out new sounds, new beats. Like we're some new artists, and just every single time that we had a plan, we were able to complete it. So yeah, man, check that album out right now. We got a couple of videos on the way. We got a couple of videos out right now off the album. We just dropped the Mexican OT Black Goat collaboration. That song was a great experience as well, to see those brothers work together and work in a commodity where they were able to contribute, two different cultures, two different generations, two different outlooks, and put it into one was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Videos out right now, you know what I'm saying? Just a visual. Thinking about doing an official music video with the whole entire with the whole entire storyline and all that. But the visuals out, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Go show some love. Byzantine's another video we have out now. He also has a video out now for Pick Myself Back Up, which is a great record. I'm saying every single record to me is a masterpiece. So there's no favorite record for me. Like the whole record in its own, it's really good. It's one of those records one of those albums you can play from song one to the end. You know what I'm saying? So definitely go check that out if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? ESG. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was a pleasure working with him. We got a lot more.
Trey 600, hey, this the drop right here. If you ain't with it, you getting dropped, baby. Get with it before you get left behind, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Chill, what it do? This CSG, I'm at ATX, you know what I'm saying? Got about 6 white girls in the condo. Head honcho, sold a nigga 9 like Rondo. Matter of fact, after that, had to call a nigga Trey 600. You know what I'm talking about? Get you some real footage, man. Some real shit, some real quality filming going down. That's what the business is. ESG, HUC, I said that.
Yes, sir.
Bow.
Trey 600. Trey 600.
You see his
Hundo. Did I do it right? Trey 600. Scumbag.
Sir, y'all know what it is. Coalition DJ Fame out here on 6th Street. My brother Trey 600. Quinn CD. I love you, brother. You doing your motherfucking thing, man. Y'all know the motherfucking time we turn it up. Y'all know what it is. Trey 600. Yeah. What's up? It's your boy OG T Will. You know, fucking town finest, man. Y'all subscribe to my channel, T Will 817. I heard with Trey 600, man. Y'all subscribe to him too. You hear me? Where the content is always hot, baby.
Y'all nigga go fuck with my boy Trey 600, man. Y'all nigga go shout out my merch. You feel me? Cut different merch, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all tap in.
Straight up. Yep.
Hey, man, like I said, it's real good. Fuck with supporters, man.
No bullshit.
Niggas see you
I
rocking.
just seen my boy. I say, damn, that my boy Trey 600. That shit
That's
crazy.
a fact.
Though.
That's a fact.
Hey, nah, for real though, this for anybody out there. I ain't gonna lie. If you wanna go start that channel, go start that bitch. I'm telling you, this a little binder right here. This is a sign right here.
Facts.
Alright.
Big music, nigga. Trey 600, nigga, in the building, nigga. Talk to me. I talk back. Hey.
What? Here we got a Trey 600.
Don't lose your life, thinking you a bully. Trey 600, nigga want me dead. Price on my head. Then he a liar, cause I ain't got no whoppers, just haters I'm on top of. Yeah, these niggas watching me, they wish they could plot on me, but it ain't no stopping me, they don't take time from me. That's cause I'm timeless, don't need no accomplice. I feel so accomplished and I'm just getting started. They keep their eyes all on me cause I spar shit. AR-15 223 556, that's all I need. 3600, that's the team. Trey 6, the gang, that's a beam. On a big step, why you little niggas looking like some rookies? I'm in the game, you niggas playing hooky. I'm spoken about all of my people, please don't push me. Don't lose your life, thinking